From the history of constructing large buildings, the primary concern was all about air handling from different contexts, climates, and weather, and the constant development of these systems have always been near us. Different ideas or thoughts were changing both architecture and our lives, and the processes behind it have led us to present days, and evolution is ongoing.
To make a building for culture that looked like a machine was exactly the opposite of the monumental, intimidating, marble building. We want to create a sense of curiosity, of enjoyment.
Throughout the evolution of environmental technologies and mechanical systems, it was once used as a tool of an expression of a building. The playful designs were being articulated through the systems for a unique experience as a new experiment. Both the exteriors and interiors showed highly articulated designs by exposing the systems and services with colors for enjoyment.
So we said we will make massive floors, which weigh in fact the size of 2 football pitches, with no vertical interruptions. Structure on the outside, mechanical service on the outside, people movement on the outside, and theoretically you can do anything you want on those floors.
In addition to the expressiveness, exposed systems and services were also being used to fulfill the needs of different functional characteristics and the purposes. While these highly articulated architectural styles were being celebrated in the past, contrasting thoughts were to rise as time passed.
It's a search for legibility. It's a search for a simple analog experience in a digital world.
The trends were shifting to present, where human experience, efficiency, and sustainability of the buildings became more significant than using the systems as a tool of expression.
So how do you distill all that complexity down so that for the people who really matter, you make it as great an experience as you can? We considered that and put all the air handling at the bottom underneath so that you could open the top to natural light and sunlight. So for most of the time you didn't need electric light. You suddenly had something that was joyful, that would uplift the spirits, and suddenly becomes popular with the most important people, who are the paying customers. It's also energy efficient.
The future of our environmental technologies and systems is no more about thinking of a single solution or simply thinking as an articulation of a building. Giving solutions to the complex problems of our fast-changing environments, building sustainability, and improving the quality of our lives are imminent. As architects are striving to capture all the expressiveness, functionality, experience, sustainability of the buildings and beyond, the future human-centric technologies are becoming more flexible, expandable, and humanized to create a suitable and pleasant place for people to live in. And at the same time, thinking about building itself becoming more economical and conscious about its own energy. Acquiring the concept of flexibility and expandability of large buildings can impact not only a single person, but the community as a whole. A kinetic building that presents both a flexible indoor and outdoor space can become a hub of a community. When nested, it can open up a public outdoor space for people to gather. When deployed, it could be an indoor or outdoor flexible space where people and elements can come in, or have a totally sealed, thermally controlled footprint for different purposes. Flexibility and expandability of a building can be a solution to a persistent problem of architecture, which was permanent and geofixed from the moment of its construction. Now, buildings need to be responsive to the climate, our surrounding environments, and mainly to our communities that can adapt as time changes.